So we got some breaking news right now. This just happened like an hour ago. There is not much information on this, so I want to put out a disclaimer that we literally only have one picture to go off of. I'm sure more information will be revealed in the coming hours, days, whatever, but right now, as I'm working on my new video, I wanted to just put my thoughts out there on this. Wow. I never would have thought that this would happen. There is going to be a Fallout collab inside of Fortnite. This is obviously due to the hype of the television show, because I would imagine that most people that play Fortnite are not Fallout fans, and most Fallout fans aren't Fortnite fans. I just feel like it's two separate worlds that are colliding, and this collab never would have ever happened in the history of mankind if it was not for the television show, of course. As we all know, the show opened up Fallout to an insanely large audience, the most general audience possible, and it brought in a whole lot of fans. I mean, Fallout was all over TikTok, which is, you know, that's a huge gateway to a very casual audience of consumers. No disrespect if you are one of them, I'm just saying, you know, TikTok is a very easy to access site that just information is basically dumped at you. And so Fallout being as popular as it is now, I mean, this was very unexpected, but also very expected, I guess, at the same time. But what we can see from this picture, we see a T60 power armor set right there, and I don't know if that's a new location in the game. I don't play Fortnite. If you are a Fortnite gamer, let me know in the comments. Is what we see right there underneath the power armor a location that's already in Fortnite, or am I just really out of it right now and that is a thing from Fallout that I'm just not piecing together? I don't know. But what I can assume we will see as different skins that might be coming, I'm sure the T60 set is not the only thing coming, and I'm sure that that T60 set is going to be Maximus. I'm sure that when we see it in game, it'll have the claw marks on it from the Yaogwai, as well as Fortnite is known to have a lot of customization with their characters. I remember back when I played, you were able to change the look of certain characters, like take their helmet off, for example, certain things like that. Or maybe there is going to be a variant with Maximus's helmet on and off, or maybe you'll be able to get Maximus outside of the power armor. But with this collab happening, I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed that we will also be seeing Lucy as a playable Fortnite character, and the Ghoul, aka Cooper Howard. Although I highly doubt we will actually see pre-war Cooper Howard as a playable character. I highly doubt that we're gonna see like Hank or Moldaver. I think they're gonna get the big three from the show, and there are the harvesting tools in the game to get the resources. I'm sure maybe one of them will be the Ripper that Lucy uses to cut the head off. Just spitballing ideas right here. I opened up my phone to go onto the social media and saw this, and my mind was so confused. I did not ever in my life expect Fortnite to do a collab with Fallout, but that just goes to show, ladies and gentlemen, that Fallout is as mainstream as it has ever been, more than it's ever been, ever, in the history of the franchise. And it's crazy that it's all thanks to a show and not a new entry in the series. I really believe that we will probably be seeing a new Fallout game that is a spin-off title before we get Fallout 5 because of this. Not just because of the Fortnite collab, obviously, but simply off of the fact of just how mainstream this is now, and I know that Microsoft is talking to Todd and Bethesda and just everything. They are definitely wanting to capitalize off of this. It's a money-making machine right now. We all know how that works, and it is quite obvious that the next Fallout is in high demand. People want the next Fallout more than they want the next Elder Scrolls game. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you, that is way more in high demand right now. Trust me, I want the Elder Scrolls 6 really bad. Personally, I know ESO gets a lot of hate. I really enjoy playing ESO from time to time. I played it a lot over the however many years, not so much recently, but Skyrim, Oblivion, all that. Like, Elder Scrolls is incredible. Of course, we need the next Elder Scrolls as soon as possible, but also I really do think that it is likely we will get another Fallout spin-off title very soon. Now, I'm not saying within the year. Now, I'm not saying within the next year, but I do think that the next Fallout title will line up with Season 2 of the show. Because we already know that Season 2 is going to be a massive success. We already know it. I mean, Season 1 was absolutely incredible. Season 2, they are going to introduce a lot of new things. We're going to Vegas. I'm sure we're not going to be in Vegas for that long. I believe Todd said in an interview that they just want to touch on it, but I'm sure we are going to see what's going on with Thaddeus and this potential FEV thing. I'm sure we're going to see new things. Guaranteed we're going to see Deathclaws. We're going to probably see super mutants. They were even hinted at in the first season. There's going to be a lot that is going to be going on in the second season, way more than the first season, I would imagine. I personally feel like the first season was to kind of set us up, kind of introduce the new fans that are just getting on board now to the world of Fallout. And since it was so short, only 8 episodes, I mean, they weren't really able to. I think that would be really terrible of a show to just exposition dump everything and just cram so many things into the show to overwhelm new viewers. I think it was introduced, a lot of the things were introduced very, very well, and there was a lot of other things hidden in there for fans like us to kind of pick apart and dive into. As you can see, like in the second episode, right at the beginning when we're at the Enclave base, there was a super mutant there. If you didn't notice it, yes, there was a body being carted away, and we did see a super mutant's hand. I'm guessing he's dead. I don't think he was sedated. I'm sure they were just experimenting on the body. Who knows? I mean, whatever. But there was a super mutant there. And we saw another hint at that on the bounty board as well when Cooper Howard is talking to the president of the government, right? So I believe we are going to see way more stuff that we've wanted in the first season but just didn't get. Who knows? Maybe the children of Adam might show up or something. Who knows? Maybe we will suddenly at the end of season 2 make our way to the East Coast or a different region entirely. I'm not exactly sure, but I think that season 2 will introduce a lot of things that we have been demanding for a while, and I also think that it will be a perfect setup for the next game, the next spin-off. Now, do I believe that the next spin-off will be a New Vegas 2? Absolutely not. I do not think that another game will return to the Mojave Wasteland. I just find it highly unlikely that that will happen. I know Bethesda is returning there for probably a brief moment in the show, but as we know, they don't really want to give like a confirmed ending. They want to keep things as vague and open as possible. You know, like this ending could be possible, or that one could have been possible as well. I know since we see the Pridwin though in the first season, it's pretty much guaranteed that even if you did the Minutemen ending or the Brotherhood ending, it's pretty much guaranteed, yeah, the Institute is gone. I think that that was its own story. It was wrapped up. The Institute, you know, get them out of the way, sure. But, I don't see it likely that we will get another game in the Mojave. I think they're going to leave that alone. I'm sure they're going to have a quick moment in the show in season 2 where Hank runs through there. He goes to the cryo suites that is hinted at in the ending of the first season, and he goes to find whoever he wants to look for. Maybe he's going to find Barb. I'm sure that's who he's looking for there. Even if there are multiple episodes there, I don't think that they're going to touch on a lot of the surrounding lore regarding on, what happened to New Vegas, because they don't want to leave fans more upset than they already are, of course, with the first season, with certain things regarding the lore, but they want to leave things. You know what I mean? They don't want to force you to be like, oh, well, now I'm doing another playthrough of New Vegas, but I guess I gotta go with this ending because this is technically canon or whatever. Like, no, they don't want to ruin the taste in your mouth, I guess, for the game, to put it lightly. Kind of bad with wording things. I'm sorry. And yeah, I'm sorry for the rant, the little tangent going off on whatever. But yeah, as I'm recording this right now, once again, I just wanted to talk about this whole Fortnite and Fallout collab. Let me know your honest thoughts on this in the comments. Are you excited about this? Are you actually a Fortnite gamer? Are you gonna plan on picking up the skins? What kind of back blings do you think they'll add in, or harvesting tools, or the gliders as well? Yeah, what if the Pridwin is a glider? That would be sick. Or a vertibird for a glider. That would be pretty cool. Oh, you know what I just thought of too? This is all off the top of the head, guys. I'm sorry, but what I think would be really cool for a Fortnite skin, and I think it would would fit really well would be the Vault Boy or the Vault Girl. I think that would be pretty sick. That would fit Fallout perfectly. But what do you guys think about all that? Let me know in the comments. I just wanted to talk about it. I know we only have one screenshot and more information is probably out on it by the time this video's out. I apologize. I just wanted to give my thoughts on it. Stay tuned because I am working on a pretty big video regarding one of the most popular Fallout games. So if you like my content and you've checked out any of my other stuff, you might like this next one. Either way, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.